see you on the screen here. Sorry about that. I was in a different screen. Oh, I love your shirt.
Morning.
What's good, Mama? How are you?
I'm good. I've been a little tired these days. Eating a lot.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, girl,
How
that's
are you doing, Leah? There's a big bug in here.
girl, that's why I be inside, because I was just outside setting up my shit, and it's like we went from completely beautiful out to complete swamp. Like there's like 15 wasps, all
Oh
these
my God.
love bugs.
It
Yeah.
rained here and I had stuff drying on my fence and soaking wet and dirty and I have to
Oh
rewash
god.
it.
Oh no. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, girl. Okay, just waiting for them to shuffle in here. Always the OGs, first thing in the morning. Phoenix, you're so
Well,
beautiful.
thank
What's up?
you.
I've
I I'm
been
s- I'm
thinking
so
about
sorry
you.
that I'm so sorry that I couldn't come yesterday. But the Kriya was freaking awesome. I did it in the evening.
How are you feeling?
I'm exhausted. I just been working a lot. I've been working a lot and yeah, there's other personal stuff going on that I'm just like, but I really loved the email, right, that you were when you were talking about decision and like not delaying and what that means and how that when we delay our body contracts and I've been feeling it and I felt it
My
last
metaphors.
night and I was like I can't delay on making on doing this thing that I had to do last night any longer. And someone told me recently, I was on set and someone I was working with was like, you know it's always going to be the wrong time. Like, there's never going to be a right time universally. It's just going to be when you feel it and when you decide, you make that choice that this is my right time. There is no, like, really, I mean, there's no, like, wrong or right. It just, like, things just are. And then we quantify them as this or that. It's like, oh, I want to make the right decision. Well, any right decision is just the decision that you make. And then you keep making decisions after that. So I was really, listening to your words over the last few days, and I'm like, yeah, how is like delay show up in my body, as contraction, and then also as like not having that somatic wealth, and as it translates to just not having, right, like the externalization of that. I'm contracted, everything else is contracted in my life. I shouldn't say everything else, but like when you see that, when you notice it, you're like, oh yeah. So I'm good.
Yeah, girl. Well, I always appreciate your shares. I got to give you a call. I want to connect with you, and I'm super excited to come to Michigan.
I can't wait.
I don't even have time for like myself. I feel like this has been such a therapeutic way to set boundary and just be in like the truth of who I am. So that's what it just means so much that you guys pushed me into I made the decision. I was like, I got to do this for them because there's times where like I really go through some really dark, I don't know if it's dark. It's more of like a spiral. It's more like a downward facing spiral. And I've really reached, like, seriously, these practices, when we were doing our 6 month immersion, that was like the best that I've been mentally while holding everything. So, this concept of holding or whatever, I don't even know if I even like that word. I think like AI gave me that word and I just kind of hung on to it. But I think what it means now is exactly what you're talking about is like, okay, you make a decision, but that actually could be very reversible. Like, I mean, unless it's, yeah. So I don't want to go into overanalyzation, but you get, that we are fractal beings of the one infinite creator, and every single possibility is available to us. And when I understood that in 2020, that's when I really was like, there are people living on a completely different timeline. Like, this shit is fake. You guys don't realize that? But no, they like really in their nervous system are bracing for like this contagion. And we're in 16 masks, putting it on the babies and stuff. It's like, should I be scared? So anyway, that I'm going to circle it back to what today's theme is, which is effortless receiving. And actually, you know, I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I was like, okay, well, maybe we should just do an extended savasana. But I think instead I'm going to tie it into what I'm personally experiencing, which is that receiving for me never felt effortless. It has always felt conditional or tied to my labor, or tied to, you know, that labor of my mother's mother, and earning and overworking and proving and performing. And basically, because I had kids so early, like we were talking about in the freedom one, like holding it together first. So my nervous system was taught, I can rest after it's done. After I've like gotten the kids bathed when they were younger, now it's just like they take care of themselves, so it's amazing. But you know, now I'm in the position of like, they are now getting older, so I can receive, but I haven't even given enough. Like, I still need to make sure they're provided for till they're flown the coop or whatever, you know. And or I still have to struggle for this to actually be materialized. So even when I have the support of you all, like the way this came together was so easy. Like, I literally was like, how did this happen so easily when I've had to like suffer so much, I feel like, to get the other ones together? Or it wasn't like suffering, but it was like, there's just so much groundwork that has to be done. I realized that like effortless receiving is not like me being lazy or me trying to pass it off or me like bypassing work. It's just this belief that life only arrives through force and through exhaustion. So one of the things that really helps me when I have all of the different thoughts that come through my mind is the mantra. So in Kali Yuga, one of the things that we learn in the 500-hour teaching training is that Kali Yuga is the age of distraction and fragmentation and overstimulation or mental noise. And the idea is that with the mantra, and today we're going to use Sat Nam, it's like you cannot like fight with the millions of thoughts and like more thinking. You can't really like fight the thought of scarcity. So what mantra gives is one sound, one rhythm, one vibrational current until that scattered mind begins to unify. So that's why in Kundalini Yoga, the repetition is everything. Whether we're doing a breath of fire, we repeat it for a certain amount of time, or we do like, you know, weird stuff in the Kriyas. It's considered a technology of consciousness. And I mean, I don't think it's affirmations in the modern self-help sense, but mainly like sound currents that alter the pranic flow and how we organize and become coherent in our nervous system. So the energetic breakdown of Sat Nam, it's like Sat, there's like layers to it. It's like Sat has this grounding frequency. Like when you pronounce it properly, it's like the S is moving energy through the nervous system, and the tongue is connected to our Kundalini. It's connected to the lower part of our Shakti. So anytime we do Hut, or what was the one that Phoenix did the other day? It was like, we repeated, I think it was Wahe Guru, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Anyway, I can't really remember the exact thing, but in the repetition, we're still engaging that same thing. And then when we hit the tongue toward the roof of the mouth, like in what we did in our training, which was Sat Chit Ananda, which is the truth, consciousness, and bliss. Basically, that Nam, the tip of the tongue, and that how do you call it, the upper palate, it starts to resonate in the skull and the cranial spaces, which really calms the mind and it stimulates the parasympathetic regulation. So Sat, we're literally like, you know, pushing ourselves into the cosmic truth. I mean, that's like dramatic to say, but it's like really like you're pushing yourself up. And then when that tip of the tongue hits the roof of the mouth, it's a microcosm of the cosmic truth, and then that truth becoming embodied in you. And it's actually like, the birth and the death in the same mantra, which is just so powerful because we're almost collapsing a timeline. We're almost collapsing like a universe in some ways. So to ground it down, basically, Satnam, we use it to recalibrate identity itself. So it correlates with our workbook of, the old pattern, and then we write down the new truth. But it has to be believable. And instead of like, how do I fix my life? It's more of like, who am I really underneath the distortion of like, that I'm a mom, that I'm a wife, that I'm a friend, that I'm a teacher, blah, blah, blah. It's a very different spiritual question. And this is why people can feel emotional during the mantra practice, because the nervous system is like organizing itself around the electromagnetic waves, the things we're getting from our liquid crystal screen, and I don't know, survival identity. So the mantra introduces a different organizing frequency. And that's why when I did Mona's program, well, I know it's called Phoenix Rising now, but it used to be called Remembrance. That shit really stuck with me, like truly in a deep way. That I started to really. Well, I mean, I was also on microdoses of psychedelics that kind of opened my mind to a different type of reality. But essentially, I was remembering. I did a bunch of those on the beach, and I went 11 generations back and saw these different like ancient faces. And I've always had this issue with my nose or whatever, but I saw the nose of my grandma's grandma, and I was like, this is what it is. This is what it represents. Not that, if you get rhinoplasty or whatever, that's bad. I'm just saying, like, for me personally, that's how I came into really loving who I am. It, like, my nose represents my ancestors, and it's something that I really struggled with. And you might struggle with some other things of, I don't even know what, but from a deeper esoteric place, basically where I'm getting at is that sound can go back to the tantric idea that it creates reality. The tongue is stimulating like energetic circuits that your grandma's grandma's grandma or your grandfather's grandfather's grandfather didn't, well, maybe they did know, they were tapped into. And so the mantra affects that subtle anatomy. I'm sorry, my phone's ringing. I'm just going to go turn it off real quick because I had it in the other room. I'll be right back. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Did anybody want to share anything about?
Um,
Um,
hey, good morning,
hey,
sisters.
beautiful.
I'm gonna turn on my camera. Y'all, God bless me, right? Well, no, because I washed my hair last night and my curls is kinky cute.
Hey,
So let me just give y'all a quick because you are my sisters. So hey, good morning. Okay.
what's good?
So, as you were anchoring us in your shares, I felt really called to put on some oils, and I just reached for vibrationally what felt right. And I love playing this little game with myself where I pick the oil and then I find out what the medicine is.
Ooh,
Yo. So I picked um, thyme, fennel, and cedarwood. All
ooh,
right.
earthy.
It's like, all right, that's pretty potent, very anchoring sense. The clean slate, thyme and fennel work beautifully together on a mental and emotional level. Thyme aggressively clears out the old sticky vibrations and mental loops that no longer serve you. Once that space is cleared, fennel acts as the gentle, flowing digestive aid, helping you assimilate new insights, spark fresh inspiration, and articulate your truest intentions without the weight of past conditions. Time provides the fierce, immediate spark. Cedarwood catches the fiery, purified energy and grounds it into a slow, burning, enduring flame. It gives your newfound courage a structure and a home, allowing you to stand tall and unshakable in your personal authority. Everything you said, everything that was
Wow.
spoken, everything that was felt.
Yo, I gotta get some cedar wood.
I got you.
That sounds so divine. Thank you
It
for
is
sharing that. I love oils.
it is glorious. And I've never blended the three together. Um, and then it says finally, oh my God, Leia, which using all three together creates an energetic boundary. Didn't you talk about boundaries? Did you?
Yes, boundaries.
The fucking witch.
Yes.
Using all three together creates an energetic boundary that is both fluid and impenetrable. Time clears the field. Fennel refines the signal to a specific high vibrational frequency, as all the vibrations outside the door are happening. That's amazing. And cedarwood broadcasts that signal steadily into the physical world. It is a masterful blend for anyone rewriting their dominant narrative, stepping into a leadership role, or grounding a massive created vision into physical form.
Wow. I love that. I need to get on my oils game again. Thank you, Cinta Shay. That was beautiful.
Thank you for the vibration, Phoenix, Mona, and Leia, because it was truly the vibration of what was felt, um, manifested as that creation. So we did this, y'all.
Yeah, we really did it. I love
Fucking
that.
A.
I
It's our
love that.
vibrations, yeah. So it just feels
Wow.
like I think it is complete, right? Like I feel like that's the point, right? Like there's no this is a prayer for, in hope of. I think this is the practice and appreciation of that. Like it's so done. And so, the seed is in the soil. Stop going back and looking at it. It's weird. No one goes back and looks at seeds repeat. We just let it burst through the earth and bloom in its time. And so I think this series has been for me so sweet, and that all of you folks in different ways of your teaching styles have just been really consistent in reminding me that creation is complete, period, right? The light and the absence of light is all at the same time, if you will, for lack of a better word in our spoken languages. And so if creation is since creation is complete and there's always light and the absence of, then I can be in celebration of whatever the question is, because the question cannot be created without the answer. It defies physical, energetic law. And that feels really good.
Wow. That's like really profound. I have to sit with that.
So
That's
thank you.
great. Thank you,
Girl, I'm gonna
Cynthia
have to
Shay.
meditate on that. Yes, thank you for that. The answer cannot exist without the question. Is that what
It
you said?
can't. Yeah, because creation is complete. Because everything is vibrational before it materializes in form. I mean, we know that, right? Like it's a vibe before you manifest it by feeling it, right? Or you and when we came out of the church, they said it happens in the spiritual realm before it happens in the natural realm, right? And it's all the same at the essence. They're all saying the same shit, which is creation is complete. The universe is never incomplete. It's the universe. That's fucking dumb. It's why it's oval. It's complete. It's round. It's moving. It's a vortex. It's ever evolving. So you can't have a question without the creation of the answer, because that would mean creation is complete. That's like the acorn without the seed. The acorn is the tree.
Yo, facts. That, yeah, that
All the
goes with,
intelligence is there.
yes, it all is.
Yeah.
Uh, damn, I love that. Thank you, Yogi Sintashe. It's
What
like
did you say, sis? You can't have the problem without infinite. Come on, sis. You feel me, right, Mona? Infinite solutions. Thank you for that
infinite.
correction. Absolutely. So I love y'all. That's all I have to say.
This went so much further than what I anticipated it was gonna go. I really love that. Cedar is feminine plant. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I love cedar.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
receptivity.
learned actually through some Lakota teachings that cedar is the woman's plant. It's a feminine herb, and sage is like a more masculine plant. And
Oh,
so I find it really lovely. She was also taking cedar, has put cedar wood on her. And earlier, Leah, you were talking about the reception and being able to, open yourself to receptivity. And when we talk about, just wealth in any form of the sense of the word, it's about our ability to receive, so I love that, that you're grounding yourself. We're talking, I mean, like, I was reminded, like I was told again by another Lakota teacher, is that, you know women, all we have to do to recognize and realize and connect to our power is put our feet on the earth, because we are creation. And just, going back into what Cintia was saying. So I just wanted to add that in there about the cedar, is that it's a feminine plant. And, when we're talking, and you're praying on receptivity, maybe pray with cedar,
Wow.
or
Definitely.
make some cedar tea. Just make sure that the cedar that you're, brewing isn't toxic. But like cedar here in Michigan, you can pick cedar off, and you put it in the water, and all you have to do is, cedar tea is delicious. And actually, like in Inipi, in Lakota sweat lodges, we'll use cedar tea to pour onto the rocks, pour onto the grandmother stones, because cedar is that connective feminine element. And so it's in the water, and we're pouring it on the stones as a sacred offering to the grandmothers.
Dang, dude.
That was gorgeous. Thank you. I feel like we just did that just now. Like you just, in speaking it, that's what we just did. Thank you for that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful altar vibration offering to the ancestors. That was gorgeous. Thank you. Ooh, I felt that in my spine.
I
Or
did
as Leia would say,
too.
in my bones. I love when you talk about your bones, sis. I love when you go down that bones road. That shit is good to me.
It is, because that's where everything lives. The DNA, all of the, like the skull energy. I'm all into that stuff. All right, y'all. I'm gonna start our Kriya today, and it feels so sacred today. Maybe I needed to be inside. It's just like I'm fighting all the elements out there in the swamp. It's like, my God. That's how the authentic yogis did it, by the Ganges.
Look, it's 2026, girl. Bring your ass inside. We got air conditioning now. There is no need to replicate oppression. Bring your ass inside. Thus saith the Lord. Okay?
It's
Fuck that shit.
literally
We is
90
free now,
degrees
bitch. Bring your. Let me take the camera off.
here.
You need permission? Bring your ass inside.
I just
We
be
ain't doing
loving
that
the
shit no more.
heat. I seriously drive with my windows down. That's how much I love
Nah,
the heat.
ain't nobody got time for that.
I know.
Bring your ass inside.
It might be why I'm exhausted. You know what I mean?
Listen, when you live in the freedom of air condition, I don't care who made it. When you live in that freedom, your curls do amazing things.
Literally. You are so funny.
Child,
I
I'm
don't know why.
serious.
I just like,
No more struggle.
I
Not even in
know.
yoga.
And it's just, I love being outside, It's so healing for me.
Not for me, honey. I need air condition.
I know. And the swamp is
I do
wild.
not like sweat under my titties. It's not fun. It's not outside anyway. Not like that.
Literally.
Come
You are
inside.
so.
You look beautiful, by the way. Okay, I'm done.
Thank you. You're so funny. All right. I was testing out my harmonium and it wasn't picking up sound. So we're just going to have to go with my music today. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to keep it pretty brief, like, just 20 to 30 minutes. All right. So take a deep inhale here. Deep exhale. Inhale. Aham Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Aham Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Aham the shoulders down the back. One last ujjayi. Breath of fire. For this round, really allow Mula Bandha to release. Feel the energy of the sit bones on the earth and really receive from the earth. Inhale, lock Mula Bandha. Exhale, keep Mula Bandha locked. Breath of fire. Unlock Mula Bandha, the palms come toward the knees. Feel free to take the Sufi grind all the way down. You can go any way that feels good to the body here. We're going to shift onto the knees when you're ready. You can stay in easy seat if that feels good, but I'm going to bring the toes together, the heels are in the perineum, and you're on the knees. The palms are going to come toward the shoulders, the fingertips are forward, and the thumbs are back. On the inhale, you're going to turn left. On the exhale, you're going to turn right. So this is really preparing us for just tapping into that world within the lower body, all the lower chakras. Take a deep inhalation. Deep exhalation. Very good. Breath of fire like this. This is so powerful for washing out any of the debris in the auric field. So if you tend to be more porous, or if you feel another person's emotions without really thinking about it, you just kind of automatically merge with their field. This is really good to cleanse it out and to form that protection of, yes, we are definitely very connected to the point where we need to establish our life, the great I am, so that we're emanating from a place of overflow and we protect ourselves from that depletion that can occur. This is so important with our astral connections, with the way that we communicate through our phones, through our liquid crystal screens. It's very, very important to establish that boundary and to spend time away from those devices and just feel the natural hum of nature, even inside. 10 more. Awesome job, yogis. Inhale, bring the elbows up. Exhale, roll back. You can go all the way down in a big circle with those elbows, with those shoulder blades. Draw it in with the shoulder blades. Get in between the shoulder blades. That mouth of Shiva is in between the nape of the neck and the ridge of the head. When we get caught in the overthinking and in what we have to do in order to force and give, sometimes this pathway can become blocks, and then we become, it's very a paradox actually, to become open to receive, opening up Go ahead and bring it onto all fours. The shoulders over the wrists, the hips come over the knees. And you can take a small circle here. You can take the psoas all the way down into a big circle like this. Cat cow when you're ready. Really feel the joints, feel the palms toward the earth. One of the pleasures of being able to practice with you all for so long is that we get to see all of the different versions of one another. I've seen so many different versions of all of you throughout the years. Collapse and be reborn, collapse and be reborn. You've seen that in me. And we choose that reorganization every day. Go ahead and keep it rounded here. Take the back of the rib cage. You're using the obliques to draw a circle. You can release the belly, like the center of the belly button. And you can just drive this back with the obliques. Just the low belly now. We're going to prepare for Somatic Kriya so you can find an easy seat or you can sit on the heels. Take a deep inhalation here. Deep exhalation. The palms are going to come above the head. The thumbs are facing the back. The forefingers are up toward the sky. If this ever becomes tiresome, don't feel like you have to force it. You just bring the thumbs down. They're going to point down toward the forefingers are going to point down toward the earth. And this creates that same energetic velocity in the mantra. So we'll start with the breath of fire first. Take a deep inhalation. Deep exhalation. In fact, we can go up and down with this one. Breath of fire like this. Just imagine chopping away any scattered thoughts. We're going to come to a unified mind, unified field. When we do these mantras, we're tapping into the source field. It's all vibration and all frequency, which then translates into our energy. I love Satnam for the death and rebirth, all in one, everything in between. Take a deep inhalation here. Deep exhalation. Bring the palms above the head, or you can keep them facing toward the earth. Take a deep inhalation here. Deep exhalation. We're going to start our chant now. Sat, nam, sat, nam. Hit the tip of the tongue toward the roof of the mouth. Sat, nam, sat, nam, sat, nam. With the sat, you're feeling that belly button in and up, just like hut. It's the same energetic field, except we're tapping into the sat, nam, sat, nam, sat, nam, sat, nam, sat. Nam Sat, Nam Sat, Nam Sat. Every time we do this, we're creating that spark of consciousness. Shiva is in the pineal gland. So that mouth of Shiva that we just warmed up, that we just opened up, the pathway is clear now. So we're delving into that Kundalini Shakti right behind that belly button and drawing it up to create that circuit. Nam Sat, 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 Nam Sat. If you feel the energy moving, you can bring the chest into a circle during this as well. Keep the posture. Sat, Sat, Nam 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 Sat. As your energy field is going to reorganize itself, remember that we do everything with intention. Protecting our time, doing everything with intent. Pause, bring the palms down toward the earth. We have another 3 minutes of that, yogis. I know it's a lot, so tap in with the body. Take a deep inhalation here. Deep exhalation, whatever position feels right for now. Last 3 minutes. Inhale. Exhale. After the chime, Satnam. Sat, Nam 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 legs out, shake it out. Take a deep inhale. Paschimottanasana on the exhale. You can bend the knees or just, keep the belly kind of hanging. You could even spread through the feet. Open up the back body. The legs are going to come out for Upavitsa Konasana. You can bind the big toes or take the shins or the ankles. Take a deep inhalation here. On the exhale, fall toward the left. On the inhale, lift back up. On the exhale, fall toward the right. Inhale. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale, right. This clears out the kidney line, the triple murmur, the bladder meridian. It's really great for the back body, the life force nerve stretch. Toward the earth. During our sadhana yesterday, there was a huge spike in the Schumann resonance, and I got super dizzy, I think, at the same time. Like, we did Kapalabhati breathing, and I was outside, and it was like the heat. And then I just sat and received a bunch of downloads after, and then we were talking about aliens. So today, I just want you to open up to receiving, whether it's your water, your nourishment, connection with one another. We've already received that this morning. And just notice everything that you receive. Just not even like try it. Literally, you just receive it. Wide straddle, so keep the toes bound or go behind the heel if it feels good, and you're just going to press the feet down. If this is too much for the inner part of the thigh, don't force it. Floating, Supta Baddha Konasana. Take the soles of the feet together. Press the feet out. palm toward the left or toward the right. And then inhale, we'll go ahead and sit up and face one another just to close out our practice today. The palms can come in front of the chest. Grateful to share this practice with you every day. Truth is my identity is my truth. I like to end all of our classes with an Om. Feel free to join. Take a deep inhalation here. Om. Shanti, 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 always. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thanks, yogis. Awesome practice today. I love Saigon. I forgot how much I love that one.
Thank you so much.
Yes, the stars. 3 more days. Well, I think we end on Monday, I calculated. So, do either of you want to teach anything? It's okay if you're not up to it. It's up to you. But I'm ending everything with Soba Kriya, prosperity Kriya.
Are you asking about teaching?
Yeah, if you want to hop on some
Yeah.
days.
Yeah, for sure. We're done in like what, 4 days? 5
Yeah.
days?
So if you want to do like, I don't know, tomorrow, Saturday,
I'll
Sunday,
teach tomorrow. I'll do tomorrow, Friday.
Friday. Okay, awesome. Phoenix, are you down or what's going on with you? Do you even feel good?
And yeah, I feel okay. I think just because of the way that my schedule has been, I think I'm gonna leave the rest to like you and Mona.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
No worries. Just been enjoying your the kidney Kriya really opened up my creative energy center, and I just like had this burst of, yeah, I'm just gonna create something. So I did. It's been a long time since I felt that, literally since like 2021. All right, y'all.
Well, I love you
Well,
guys. Have a great
yes,
day.
love you all. Have a
Bye.
great
Ask
day.
Bye.
Jen
See you
too.
tomorrow for Mona's Kriya.
Yeah, ask Jen.
Ask
Oh yeah,
Jen.
yeah,
She'll
yeah.
teach.
Okay, well, she'll teach Saturday, maybe Sunday. All
Yeah.
right. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.